Hi everybody, welcome to today's video. My name is Lavinia and I am going to be demonstrating the We Are Memory Keepers word punch board. This is an alphabet punch board which I showed in a previous video, the unboxing. I purchased this at Michael's. This is the capital letters, the capital alphabet or the uppercase alphabet. They also sell a set for lowercase alphabet. I happen to have the uppercase here. And I am going to be demonstrating and punching out the word welcome baby. This is a card that I've made that I'm going to be mailing out for a little girl. And so for this particular video, we are going to be punching it out with the blue cardstock for a little boy. So we're going to be punching out the word welcome and baby. So I have here my We Are Memory Keepers word punch board. I have my paper trimmer and I have a corner rounder because I do want to round the corners. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I just happen to like the look of it. So in the box, you get, besides the instructions, so you get the punch board itself. It's not spring loaded, so it is manual. You just press down and you put the letters here, and when you press down, this is what punches down on the punches. It has some numbers here which are useful if you are want less spacing, have more than one word or making a sentence. And you're also paying attention to this area here, which is where you align your cardstock or your card. When you punch out your letters, the actual letters, so for example, you'll get that negative space, but you'll also get these little letters here. So you can use these as part of your projects as well. And I happen to keep them in this container. So I'm not throwing them out, I'm saving them because I could use them, in some future project. I happen to like to keep my letters and my punch board, pardon me, in this container. You can store them by clicking them in or inserting them in this way. Some of them, though, I find are to come out easily. Some are more difficult. So I don't do that. I just keep them stored alphabetically in this plastic container here. So let's go ahead and get started. I have pulled out the word or the letters here for welcome, and I have my blue cardstock here. If you were to put your word in here directly, you're going to get this type of spacing. But maybe you're just punching out letters and want to use the letters and not the negative space, or maybe you like that spacing, which is fine, depending on the project. Maybe you want it to be that spaced out. For this particular card, I don't want that much of a space, so I'm going to show you how to have it closer so you can see the difference there. And the instruction booklet comes with how to do that as well. So if you're purchasing it and you have the instruction booklet or flyer, it'll tell you there the reduced spacing. If you purchase this secondhand, or maybe you're borrowing it from someone and maybe they don't have the instructions anymore, I'll show you. It's just simply adding 4 to whatever number it is that you're using here. So let's go ahead and get started. So I have here the letters for welcome. You only get one letter, so the E is missing here. For this particular word, it actually works out okay. I'll show you for the word baby how you would modify it. So we're going to start here at the number 1. See that number 1? And they have this little notch here, and that's what we're just making sure fits in to that number 1. Now, because we want it to be closer, we're going to skip this E, and we're going to put in the next letter, which is the L. We're going to skip the C and put in the O. We're going to skip the M Now there would have been an E here. So since we have this here that we're not using, we're going to go ahead and put that E in there. And I'm just going to set these two aside. I have here my cardstock. I'm just going, just like any other punch, you're just making sure that the paper fits in there. So going to put that in. I'm also going to make sure that the paper aligns here and here where these notches are, so they fit in there. And then this bar here again is what's going to hit the top of this and press down. Just like that. Going to take out the paper, and this is what we have so far. Okay. So again, every other letter, if you want the spacing to be closer. So I'm going to take out these letters. And here you can see those letters are there that I've punched out. So I'm just going to put those back in. So now we need the E, we need that C, and we need that M. Now in order to have it spaced in the right area, because I'm not going to start at number 1 again, because otherwise it's going to go over that W. So you're just adding 4. So 1 plus 4 is 5. So I'm going to put the E, that little notch, right by the number 5, just like that. And then all the other letters will follow. Okay, just like that. I'm going to put the cardstock back in, and you can see that, these align with the empty spaces. Just going to go ahead and press down, and there's your word. Welcome. Okay, now I'm going to continue on and put the word baby, just to show you. I could trim this off and then do the same thing, but I just wanted to show you. Maybe you wanted to do a whole phrase. I'm not doing the whole phrase together. As you can see, I separated it. Oops, I think I might have went too fast. So I separated it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put those letters back in there, is I'm going to start at the center line. If you can see that center, which starts at 37. And I'm going to pull the letters for baby, which in this case are the B, A, again, the B, and then the Y. Now, if I was following for the welcome, I would have that B here, and I would be putting the B and a B. Now, naturally, I can't because I only have the one B, so I'm going to set the A and the Y aside. I said I was going to start at the center, which in this case is that 37. I could put it closer, there is space to put it closer, but I'm just going to put it at the center just because it's just more convenient. It's right there. And the same thing, I'm just going to go ahead and slide that paper in, making sure it's aligned, and press down. So I have my letter B. Now, what I would be doing is moving it across. So I'm going to add 5, so to that 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. I would go ahead and put that A and the Y. Okay, so from here at the 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, actually 42, I guess. So I'm going to put that A. Actually, no, 4. So it is 41. Because 1 to 5 is 4, so it's 4 that I'm adding. So I have that notch there at the 41 for the A. Then there would be the B, but again, that would have been punched out technically. So I'm going to put the Y. Going to come back here, insert the paper, down. And so I have that, and all I have left is a space for the B, which, let's see. Okay. Would go at that 45. Where's my B? There it is. Now you're probably asking, how do you know it would go to the 45? You can just put any letter here at the 37. So if you wanted it, if you weren't sure, you could just put a letter back at the 37 and put that letter next to it, and you're just going to pull that out. So that's another way to do it. So I've got that. I'm going to press down, and there's my baby. So welcome, baby. So now all I'm going to do, I'm pretty much done, at least for now, with the punch board. I'll punch the baby's name later. I'm just going to go ahead and trim this. Just like that. And then I'll trim this word. Oops. Maybe there's a little bit more. Okay. And then I have my corner rounder right here, maybe just so you can see. And maybe I'll do this one. Okay, so there's that word welcome. And then I'll just go ahead and I'll do the same thing for baby. This is really a fun tool. I think it brings more to, let's say, your scrapbooking, your card making. And so there's that. And so I'll glue that down here. Just like that, and then I'll put the baby's name there. So I am thinking, I still haven't ordered it yet, but they do sell a set, I think, with numbers and some symbols. I have that in my cart. I have not ordered it yet, but it's on my wish list. I think the more I use this, then I'll see about getting the other set. I'm not going to get the lowercase set. This is fine for what I'm going to be using it for. But again, this is the We Are Memory Keepers. So just a demonstration of the word punch board. And it comes again with these uppercase alphabet. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to see maybe some words punched out or a sentence and trying to, I don't know, other words or anything like that, how it would punch before maybe you decide to purchase this, definitely let me know. I don't mind doing that. Otherwise, thanks so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.